Hey everyone, thanks for tuning in to Management Consulting Journal. In today's video, we're going to discuss the top 5 networking mistakes that aspiring management consultants make. The first mistake is expecting a referral or expecting anything after the networking call or coffee chat that you have with someone in the firm. And you really should not do this because it puts the other party in a very uncomfortable position. Just think of it from their perspective. They've only known you for half an hour to an hour, and you're already asking them for a referral or asking them for a resume review or the like. And in the back of their mind, they just form an image of you as someone who always expects something from the relationship. And it's not a relationship that, they probably want to keep. Just think about it using this analogy. You're having a dinner party and you have one friend come over with a bottle of wine, and you have another friend who comes over with empty-handed and asking you, hey, where's the food? I'm hungry. So I know all of us would probably prefer the friend who come over with a bottle of wine more than the other friend. It's the same thing in networking. You should not ask for things or expect anything from the other party. If they like you, they would naturally offer to help you in return. So focus on getting to know the other party instead, and focus on finding ways that you can help them first before asking for anything in return. The second most common mistake I see people make is spamming the entire office. So they go on LinkedIn, they find everyone in that office, and they send everyone an email asking for a coffee chat or just an information session over the phone. And the problem with this approach is that people talk. And once they figured out that you spam the entire office, they would not be very impressed. And they would not feel very special either, because it's like you send a standard email to everybody. So what you want to do instead is target a few key people in the firm based on their background and your background, and send them a very customized email instead, and have a very, very good reason for contacting them instead of someone else in the company. The third mistake that I see people make is grammar or spelling mistakes in emails or application. So I just want you to note that you're being marked on the entire process, whether it's a casual email to HR or on a formal application. And it's important that you read and reread everything that you send to the firms before you send it out. And you really want to make sure that there's no spelling and grammar mistake, and even worse, that you did not spell the firm's name wrong or put another firm's name in another firm's application. So don't put BCG on a McKinsey application or something like that. The fourth mistake that I see people make is asking controversial questions. Excuse me. Remember, the goal of the networking session is really to just get the other party to like you, not to put them in an uncomfortable position. So what I see candidates do is they ask these controversial questions just to show how smart they are, or how much they know about the firm, or how much research they do. And that's really not the point of networking. You just want to find commonalities with the other person, try to help them, and try to get them to like you. So just as an example of this, I once had a networking call with a candidate who grilled me on why I chose management consulting over banking, to the point where I was very uncomfortable, and it was starting to show in my voice and body language, and she still did not pick that up. And it just put me in a very uncomfortable position. So you do not want to do this. So what you want to do is just read into the signals that the other party is giving you, and if they really give out hints that they're very uncomfortable with the topic, just move on, have multiple topics prepared, and ask something else instead. The fifth mistake I see people make is lack of preparation. So this is when they run out of questions to ask you after the third question, and you're just sitting in silence in a half-an-hour networking call after the first 10 minutes. You really do not want this to happen to you. What you want to do instead is have a list of like 20 questions prepared. Even though you won't get through the entire list, you'll make sure that you have enough to talk about in case you run into an awkward silence. So do the background research on the person, have more than enough questions to prepare before your call, and good luck. I hope that this video helped you. And if you have not done so already, sign up for the free consultation with Management Consulting Journal to see how well you're doing on your case interviews. Thanks, guys. See you next time.